What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. This is our black deck profile for the BT10 format. Black-red, we're playing Wargreymon because it's just such a great meta call for the current BT10 format, even with the hits to cross art. I think it's still really great. A lot of tamer hate in this deck. Really fun deck, and I think it's going to be better in BT12 with the addition of the BlackWargreymon X Annie support. So without further ado, let's get into the deck. 4 of the BT9 Koromon. This Digimon has Agumon or Greymon, and its name, it gains 1000 DP. Just power, just making it big. You search a lot in this deck, so the draw isn't always necessarily needed. We have 4 of the black Searcher Agumon that's reveal top 4 and add a Greymon and 1 card with Dragokin in its name. So you could potentially get 2 hits off of it. For any of your big guys are all Dragokin. And then put them on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, 4 of those. 4 of the BT5 Searcher Agumon, which is reveal 3 and add a card with Greymon in its name. And one card with Omnimon in its name. So we do run some Omnimon names, so it is relevant, but the other one's just better. Reveal 4 and the 2 Lion names, just better. And then we play 4 Agumon X Antibody for the Digivolve 0 on play, or Digivolve for 0 when Digivolving, reveal top 3 and add a Greymon and an X Antibody among them to your hand. We don't play X Antibody, so it's just there for the search and for the free Digivolve draw, which is just what makes the deck really consistent. So that's 12 level 3s. Then we play 2 Deltamon. Just really great. When you Digivolve this card into a card with 2 colors, or composite in its traits, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. Your level 5s are expensive most of the time, so that's huge. He has 3 to Digivolve into, so that is kind of hefty, but he's still really good because he basically evens it out, because if you think about it, he reduces himself to 2 and reduces the 4 cost of your level 5 to a level 3. So it just puts it back down to normal, which is actually pretty good. Plus he has, for each Digimon, for each of this Digimon's colors, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP. That's cool and heritable. Then we have our 4 black Greymon that has inheritable blocker while you have a red Digimon in play. So that's really cool. And then, of course, we have our Greymon X Antibody. He's our protector. As long as you can detach 2 of the same level cards, plus you get him on 0 Digivolution for free. Sometimes you have to Digivolve with him. It's not that great, but as long as you have like a double level 5 or a double level 3 in there, you're protecting him. That's it for our level 4s. Not a lot of level 4s, just 10. It's kind of small. So much other stuff in the deck. Level 5s, we have 4 Metal Greymon with the D-Digivolve 1. He's 4 to Digivolve. He's super expensive, but like I said, we got that Deltamon that makes him cheaper. Sometimes you don't care, because if you're going the regular route, it's cheap enough that he's just kind of like any Digivolves 1, so that's really good. Plus, then you can delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. And he has the really awesome Inheritable. While this Digimon has Dragokin or Machine in its traits, you can it can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon, so that's really cool. We're also playing a few one-of cards. We're playing 1 Metal Greymon X Antibody, which you can Digivolve for 0. It gains security attack plus 1. Plus, if this Digimon has Metal Greymon or X Antibody and its Digivolution cards, it gains 3000 DP. So he'd be, and plus the Koromon, he'd be 12k, which is like your base Wargreymon. You could security attack +1 and then go into your BlackWargreymon, which would unsuspend itself if it pops something. So you could get 2, potentially you could get 3 checks in. We do play the 1 Alterius mode. Again, when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer in play, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. Not always going to have a Tamer in play, but it's still a free Digivolution. And he also does the same thing. He protects you if you have Greymon or Omnimon in its name. You can trash 2 of the same. So he basically makes it so you can have 2 level 5s. Gives you another option. I find it's just as good as this, so it just gives you different play options. And then lastly, for level 5s, we're playing 2 Mega Dramon. We were playing 4, but I honestly don't want to see this card as much as I want to see these other ones. I feel like this is good if you have the Deltamon. Otherwise, it's not, because if you get stuck with it on the board, you don't get any of the benefits of your other inheritables because they're all Greymon based, and he's not a Greymon name. He is really good in the stack. He can delete an opponent's Digimon or Tamers with a play cost of 3 or less when Digivolving, so that's really strong. So this is where you can get a lot of Tamer hate. Plus, it's inheritable if this Digimon has, when attacking, has Machine or Dragakin and its traits, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with a play cost of 3 or less. So it can really help against those bad matchups where Crossheart's going nuts because of all their Tamers or any of the other kind of cross decks. And you can destroy their 3 or lower Tamers, which is really great. It doesn't work against Blue Flare as much because their Tamer is 4 cost, but I mean, they also play Sora Joe, so I mean, that's 4 cost too. So yeah, it doesn't really work against that deck really well, but that's why you have your boss monster. And so that's it, 8 level 5s. You have 4 of BlackWargreymon. This is the guy you want to see first. When Digivolving, if you have a red Digivolve, choose cards, any number your opponent is Digimon. If this Digimon has black, play costs must add up to 6 or less, and delete those chosen cards. So basically, yeah, if you have a black card underneath him or a red card, you can delete Digimon or Tamers up to a play cost of 6 or less. So you can delete your 4 cost Tamers. You can delete a couple 3 costs. He just hates on all the Tamers, or as people like to say, he hates on all the children. When your opponent's Digimon is deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. So what you need to get the unsuspend, you need to delete an opponent's Digimon, unfortunately, but that's still depending what's on the board. Then you have 2 Gaiamon, Digivolve 2 from BlackWargreymon. He's also treated as having Greymon in his name. He gains security attack +1, reboot. When Digivolving, this Digimon has black Digimon card, Digivolve 1, and then Blitz, or if it has red. So just tons of effects, plus security attack +1 reboot's just really strong. I only play 2 of him because I don't want to see him. I don't want to have to play him for 5. That's just huge. This guy's already 4. I want to play him for 2, and I always see him and not him, and that's kind of like one of the reasons I'd rather play 2 of him. But yeah, that's it for the level 6s. Then we play a little interesting package. We play 2 Omnimons War Defeat, because you can go for 3 on top of a BlackWargreymon or a Gaiamon, which is huge. And you can delete Tamers, and he's good in security. He's just really good. And he's an Omnimon name, so you can search him. And then you can go into the old Omnimon Antibody for on top of an Omnimon for a cost of 3. So that's, you can go into this guy. And this guy helps your bad matchups. You can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon's DP, which is huge. And when your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution card to end the attack. If you stop attack, you're able to stop getting over him with attack, which is huge. It's just really good. It is a little cloggy. I would say I've had bad luck with it, but I'm still testing it out because I think it's really versatile. Like, you got Blitz on Gaiamon. I was kind of like, Omnimon Blitz to me is just I feel like you should be able to get to the game without needing Omnimon Blitz. I feel like this is a better package. I feel it gives you more in the way of protection against those bad matchups. And I'm really interested to see, if it is as good as I think it is. Otherwise, I might just play the Blitz and play a 3rd Gaiamon and, change things up. And lastly, we play the 1 Death Xmon because if your opponent goes wide, why not, right? It's just a free card sometimes. So that's it for our Digimon. And then lastly, we have our Tamers. We run 2 Hero for that 2,000 plus DP boost. He's your memory Tamer. and he just makes you big, which is what this deck needs more than Security Attack Plus. I play 2 Nokia because I love that she's a free card if you have an Agumon Searcher in your hand. If you have an Agumon Searcher in your hand, she is a free card. You play her instead of playing it, and then it plays itself. It's just really good early game. And then she decreases your Greymon Digivolutions by 1 once a turn, which is just huge. I play that 2 because I only want to play 3 Cool Boy. I don't want to play, you know, Cool Boy's amazing, but I just feel like if he clogs your hand, he's really bad. So I like 3 Cool Boy because I feel like his ability is just good enough that if you get 2 or 3 of him on the board, that's fine. So I'm playing 3 Cool Boy for the draw and the memory gain. Plus I don't play X Antibody. So, and then the last 2 cards I play are 2 red memory boost because you absolutely need memory. It's imperative. It helps you search for your pieces that you're missing, and which is one of the things I'm often missing, one of the pieces to get the, you know, the free Digivolutions and stuff like that. So, and it gets you memory for the next turn. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you would change up. I really love this line. I can't wait to see the new Wargreymon support in the next set. I'll probably be playing the same deck, unless the only thing I might change is I might take this apart a little bit to test out Dark Nightmon, because I thought that was pretty interesting. But other than that, I think this is the deck I'm playing for the BT10 format for black. Anyways, that's all the time we have for this video. If you enjoyed today's content, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. That's all for now, folks.